to do the speed round here because I'm up top alone checking in cars. Good number of beachgoers here. My employees down there doing certain things, checking on the beachgoers. And I don't know when the next car's coming in, so let's do this fast, but efficiently. Gonna be a backwards bow. Decided why not. Using sinew, even though there's some weirdness in a couple knots, whatever, the sinew will take care of it. I've got the face roughed out like you saw before. And just for the heck of it, I can sand it off. I did the lines for the refined face, the finished face. Probably kind of hard to see. Now, this line right here means that's the end of the taper, and I've got the tapers lined up through the center because I'm going to have some curve to the tips, probably a little deflex. I then followed just one side here. Oh, why did I just follow one side for the finished? Because it's parallel until the taper. So what I want to do is get one nice curve in here, wherever throughout, and then use my Scribe-O-Matic run along here to make that parallel. You run the risk when you've got a template and you're like scooting it along that you're going to have like a narrower or wider section. All I need is one side marked, McGee, and then I just go through here with and draw the other line with this, and then I know it's precise. I've got this limb. I didn't mark it, I marked a reference line, and that's thicker than the finished bow, but what I'm doing right now, I'm just getting kind of close. I don't want to go any farther in, making it thinner. Again, it's hard to put wood back on once you took it off, so I'm approaching this step by step. Rough face, thin, refine this because I've got less wood to go through. Once I refine the face to my satisfaction, then I can start getting some idea of how thick to have the handle, you see. And then I'll know where I need to be in reference to the reference line. Then I'll get into drawing more reference lines on it. Reference lines everywhere. Now as far as thinning it, turning it into a rectangular section, a lot of it I can do with a draw knife, but there are some knots in here and I don't want to rip it out. This is going to be a Butamus belly on this thing, and so I'll do what I can with a draw knife, and then it's onto this. This is important. You strap it to your device in this way, and when I'm going to the line, I've got it tilted a little bit this way, so I'm not going to go inside this bottom line. I get this triangular section right here, and then I can just flatten that off. You do have to be careful that you're not tearing out the edges when this gets flat right to the edge, but you know what? It's going to be thinner, so a little bit of tear out is not going to hurt. Other notes. It's actually starting to start to look like the start of a bow, and I can envision it. It's going to have nice lines just parallel with tapers. It's gonna work hard to get the deflex just perfect. Look up Comanche self bow or Comanche bow, and you'll see what I mean. The guy has these beautiful bows sitting on the table, and some of them have like a channel down the center, and several have this deflex, which again is not string follow. They did that intentionally. Well, I made it. I done did it. Hopefully you gleaned some information out of this. Important to have some form of this thing. Very important to have some form of this thing. Although you don't need them, I've learned to really like them. Have a good one.